Welcome back to another episode of DT Sports. This is Dizzor Twizzle, and this is our exciting Thursday night football kickoff to week 2. We got the Cincinnati Bengals visiting the Cleveland Browns. Hitting the bottom of that division. It's going to be kind of interesting. A couple up-and-coming teams. The Browns do have a loaded offense. They got weapons out their ears. And Bengals, well, that's the exciting big first-round pick. Everybody wanted to see how Joe's doing. Our pick for this game, I took Browns over the spread. I thought that offense was going to show up and put up some points for once, and it did. Well, it seems like kind of looking at the end of the game there and kind of what I caught at the end, it seems like Joe Burrow was able to kind of close up that spread in garbage time. And, I guess if you let a guy throw the ball 60 times in a game, well, something's bound to happen eventually, right? So before we get going on the game, we do have to do a little bit of standard cleaning up. We got our activities going, and we got another season cloned out. We got 8-8. We only got 2 of the quests tasks completed. We didn't make the playoffs. This is what happens when you get the weak team just kind of going at this weird YouTube pace. When you build your team based off of a prize wheel, sometimes things just don't grow very quickly. And so we're trudging along. We got the new season started. That could be an exciting thing to come at the end of this game. We do not get to spin the big wheel of winning prize things. So, unfortunately, without that win, we are definitely not going to advance that season. That thing will probably be sitting again there tomorrow for us saying, like, hey, you didn't win again. You don't get to move on to level 20. We're just going to mock you. I don't want to put too much time in this. We got some training going on. We've been working on Daryl Talley. I do have some bigger limited editions, but he is still kind of my highest base layer player that only uses 5 training, and we want to kind of minimize our training use so that we can stock up on those. It says I got free training with sessions, but we're not. We're glitching out, man. Glitching out, bonus shot. We're not going to throw too much on there, but we will get that daily active bonus. I always start with the linebackers because that's the heart of the defense. You don't win football games without defense. Eli Manning can attest to that. His entire career was built off a Giants defense. We got some exhibition games to play. We do want to just slide one of those over once now. We're going to hang on to those because we're going to be playing, so we might get some of those coming out once we get the game going. No big concern there. Equipment, I will definitely stack this on some of our limited edition players. That is a fantastic idea to always kind of go back in there and buff these guys up a little bit. I try to spread them around to minimize the use of a single team's tokens, and you can kind of generally know, get back in here, know what they're going to highlight, focus on their top ones where you're going to get the biggest boost, and just use one token, move on to the next guy. If you got to come back, that's the guy you want to hit. But you got lots of guys, you're always growing, so it's usually pretty good to just save those tokens. There's my training sessions. How about that? There we go. 15 trading sessions. So let's hit this game on the road. So as we get started, a big reminder is that the Browns are our pick. So that Browns are who we're rooting for. Every time we see a Browns first down, we're going to play an exhibition game. And kind of beyond that, we're just gonna, and we got a touchdown prize wheel for every time that they score a touchdown. Bengals seemed like they started the game with the ball, giving Burrow that kind of first grab. Some other things going on. We are playing CBS Franchise Football. You can find links down below. There are Android, iOS, and a web browser version. Not a little bit too. Some other things that we got going on, and the big kind of purpose behind all of this is that we're trying to get some spreadsheets and data on this game and build up the community. It's a big piece of what I really liked about the previous game of this CBS Franchise Football is they had a wonderful community and forums to sort of learn the game, and a lot of data out there from everybody's hard work and efforts, especially Walter, and kind of wanted to replace that. So we've been tracking some data down, trying to get all of that wrangled up into a spreadsheet. But what's more is I'm going to go out and create a Tableau viz, make it a little bit easier for people to navigate that, because hey, this is what this is all about. We like to get our data on. So why not? Let's get our data on. Let's have fun, and definitely if you want to contribute to this, I am working on those spreadsheets constantly, trying to get all that data. If you got base level player information in there, please Send me an email and contribute. And here we go, Baker Mayfield. There's the Browns got the ball, and there is our first down. That's kind of what we like to see. Just moving on. Trucking down the field. Oh, they didn't give him the first down. We already got that spin. Got it on the next play. Woo! And that's Hooper. Oh, they got Hooper now, too? Jeez. 2 tight end set. 2 wide receiver set. 2 running back set. These guys are just absolutely loaded. Too bad they don't have a quarterback or a functional franchise. Maybe if we can get a consistent coach in there for a couple of years, they might get somewhere. Landry's always getting in somebody's hair. First down, touchdown. So what's more, we're not even going to spit that first down wheel. We're just going to jump right over to that prize wheel. We got a touchdown wheel of prize things. We'll pop that up real quick and see what we get to unlock on the game. This is the big way how we're picking up this team. Trying to build up our team here a little bit randomly. It'll work a little bit better in the early going, I'm sure, but as we move on, you know, it's going to get a little rough. But we did unlock another offensive play. Something we definitely got to keep doing to fill in that playbook, get some plays going. Down the line, we'll have some highly customized stuff that'll be honest to just kind of do video game magic with our stats. But for now, hey, it really doesn't matter where we got who where. Better go back up and get that token while we're watching the game. Got the Browns, got the ball back. We better get back into our exhibition games. Chubb just rolled down the field, keeping it trucking. Oh, going deep. Hit Beckham deep and touchdown. Better make sure that one doesn't come back. Should be alright, but we've gotten into the bad habit of that before, counting touchdowns, spinning prize wheels before things happen. There we go, Browns touchdown. Help build that team. Series 1 player. Well, it's not going to improve the team too much, but we'll get a little bit closer unlocking that Joey Bosa card. And we'll unlock a couple cards that are kind of hiding behind the scenes for some of our players there. We got a Virgil Green. I'm just going to make a note because I will have to go back and jot these in there later on. Try to save you a little time of watching me enter numbers in the spreadsheets. We'll find a better system for this as we get a little bit more into it, but I'm kind of more focused on trying to get some behind the scenes stuff going. Doing my data wizardry, because that's what we like to do. We gotta get all the data wizardry. All of it. It's gonna be fantastic. That's what's coming down the line. And what I was working on last night, we are trying to get some fantastic little kind of prize wheel widgets going and get some great weighting on that. That's gonna become a little bit more important as, you know, the tasks get more expensive. That was definitely a Browns first down. We're gonna take that one. Get another win. Kareem Hunt with the first down. Whew. Nice little play, but no first down. There's another first down for Hodge. So we're going to go beat up some alcoholics. And that's a touchdown, Browns. Get that prize wheel going. Play 5 exhibition games. This is a little bonus that we kind of got in there to keep that cash flow stocked. It's a little bit necessary when we got the first downs going because we do get some of these kind of exhibition games played to keep our cash stocked. But as always, we're trying to study the game, so we're going to play 5 quick cash games, do a little sample, and get our cash rate back out of that because we want to get flush with cash so that we can keep our player packs open, so that we can get our play packs open. 3 cash out of 5, that's a great pull. And so one kind of important thing kind of to keep in mind going down the line, cash is a very kind of limited asset early on throughout the kind of early stages of the game until you're really stacked up. You got all of the playbooks. Most of those players kind of flush into your play, filling in all of those packs so you can fill in your teams. Cash is short, so trying to keep that cash stacked is definitely important. Cheapest way to do that is to play exhibition games. We do got to drive. Browns are driving again, so we do have that stacked up. We can keep hitting those exhibition games as we're getting our first downs. It's just like the Browns did play a fairly well offensive game. It's just kind of consistently moving the ball down the field. Gotta show every Beckham highlight. He's been kind of missing since he's been going to the Browns. Hopefully he'll reemerge this season. He's a talented man behind a not so talented offense. This has got a lot of, I guess it's a talented offense. It's the Browns. It's just the Browns. When there's one more first down, like we're struggling winning our exhibition games. Did he get in? Oh. Scott. Yeah, he didn't make it. Little short, half a yard. Can we punch it in from the... Ooh. Big Bengals defensive front. Boom. No. Turbo set. Got the stop. They got the stop. That's probably why they showed every one of those, huh? Woo! That little set, that was that field goal right there. That was the spread, and we needed to spin our winning prize wheel of touchdown things. Oh, and just got the ball right back over, right back where they started. Get 4 more tries from the same place. They ain't gonna keep everybody out forever. Touchdown, Browns. Limited edition. Uh-oh. Gonna go out and hit the big time with an LE card. We got the rare spot on the board there. Where are we going? 10 legend coins, here we come. Player that I probably don't want, but gonna be a huge addition to the team. We just loaded up Pat Swilling. Pat Swilling, the linebacker's gonna make definitely gonna stout up this already stout linebacking core that I got. They definitely are the core of this team. We did pick up LT last time. He's on the target roster. Daryl Talley still holding strong from our hometown team. And so this is kind of how we'd like to get playing defense. Big edge rush guys there. We're going to be sacking everybody from the outside. Unlocked a new achievement, so we got the Browns got the ball, and that was just the first down, so we won't go look at the achievements. We're going to get back in there and get those exhibition games. We got to use some of those. There's another first down. We got 18 over, and this is the problem with this format, is I often end up buying all these extra exhibition games. And it kind of ends up working against me because I end up filling over the clock, and it's kind of like, well, let's save those for the next game, and I don't end up playing my exhibition games. That clock ends up running, and it kind of actually stifles that cash flow. So let's go out and look and see what our new kind of big achievement is here. We unlocked another one, kind of somewhere with signing of that linebacker. There it is. Strategy, acquire 150 exhibitions. We got 150 more cash. It knows that's why we're doing it. That flushes up with cashes. As we make that adjustments to some of our prize wheels, we'll downtick the exhibitions a little bit. Split up a different prize wheel for games when we're pulling them during the game, because this has got to slow down a little bit. We could definitely use some more players and build our team tougher. I guess we got that with the limited edition, but I think pulling that 5-pack kind of hurt us a little bit. Kind of hurt that flow. That's just because I'm feeling a little flush with cash at the moment. Sunday morning's coming. Sunday morning's coming. Burrows kept battling. He's gonna... That was a generous line placement, I think. But he's one of those fabulous luckies that's going to be praised and given the benefit of the doubt. As we know, they do have their favorites. Rolling. It's a good way to not run out the clock, is to get those huge runs, but that's a good way to use these exhibition games. Let's keep getting first downs. Whew. One more first down using those exhibition games. That's a tough thing to do. Touchdown, Browns. And there we go. We're going to get those exhibition games used up. We just played 10 more exhibition games. Once again, maybe a few less slots on the wheel. Change our probabilistic fate. We might get a little bit something more useful out of that prize wheel. But we are definitely going to be flush with cash and tokens. That's not necessarily a bad thing. We're going to need a lot of that down the line. How many have I played? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Need 2 more. 9 and 10. How many cash wins did we get? 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 10. Oh my goodness, it is getting quite late. This is getting a long highlight video for the NFL. Woo! It's keeping him in that game. Keeping that game late, that late minute garbage time touchdown cost us the win against the spread. And that's the ball game. Browns win, but not by more than 5.5 points. So we do not get to spin this big pick'em prize wheel of winning things. We did not get the win, as you can see. Oh well. Maybe next time around, since this has been a production of Dizzor Twizzle on DT Sports. If you kind of like where we're going, please consider subscribing and liking. Go push those buttons down below. And, follow me on Twitters and Instagrams and all those social medias. We want to kind of build this up and get some attention on these Tableau sheets that are coming down the line. Please sign up, subscribe, and like.